Let's get right into it. Number 10. Sitting is the new smoking. Congratulations, your body officially hates you. See, humans were built for walking around, hunting, throwing spears at mammoths, and occasionally running from angry bees. What we weren't built for is parking our butts in a chair for 8 hours a day, then adding a few more hours in front of a TV or scrolling TikTok. Prolonged sitting basically tricks your body into thinking it's time to shut down. Your metabolism slows, your muscles tighten up like overcooked spaghetti, and your circulation starts to resemble a stagnant puddle. And here's the kicker, your posture, that innocent little slump over your keyboard, it's setting you up for chronic back pain, spinal misalignment, and a future where your chiropractor becomes your new best friend. Researchers have even found that sitting for long periods increases risks of diabetes, cardiovascular disease, and early death. Like, literally, your chair is trying to assassinate you. But wait, doesn't exercise cancel it out? Kinda. If you're sitting all day and then hitting the gym for 1 hour, that's like smoking a pack of cigarettes and then brushing your teeth really hard. Sure, it helps, but your body still knows what you've been up to. Basically, the modern desk chair is the sneaky villain in your life, slowly sabotaging your insides while pretending to be a productivity tool. So yeah, sitting is basically the adult version of timeout, except instead of teaching you a lesson, it's teaching your organs how to quit early. Number 9. Blue light at midnight. You know that moment when you're lying in bed, supposed to be asleep, but you decide to scroll Instagram for just 5 minutes? Spoiler alert, 5 minutes later, it's 3 a.m., you've somehow stalked your ex's cousin's vacation photos, and your brain thinks it's daytime in Tokyo. This is the magic of blue light. Your phone, laptop, and even that LED bulb you thought was eco-friendly are blasting your eyeballs with a wavelength that screams, "Wake up now." Your brain is tuned to use blue light as a natural signal from the sun, so when you're doom scrolling at night, your body basically thinks the sun has risen in your face. Melatonin production, the sleepy hormone, gets shut down like a kid's birthday party when the cops show up. The result? Insomnia, broken sleep cycles, and mornings where you feel like a zombie powered by regret and weak coffee. Over time, chronic blue light exposure at night doesn't just ruin your sleep, it messes with your circadian rhythm, which can affect everything from your immune system to your mood. And let's be real, no one wants to get depression and eye strain as a free add-on with their phone plan. So if you've ever wondered why you feel groggy even after 8 hours in bed, blame that little rectangle in your hand. It's not just stealing your time, it's quietly hacking your brain's wiring. You're not tired because you stayed up too late. You're tired because your phone convinced your brain you were living on Mars. Number 8. Ignoring water like it's optional. You know that joke where someone brags, "I haven't had water all day, only coffee"? Yeah, your kidneys don't think it's funny. Water is literally the default software for your body. It keeps your blood flowing, your brain functioning, and your skin from looking like abandoned leather. But because modern life is fueled by soda, energy drinks, and iced lattes with names longer than your grocery list, people forget the most basic beverage on earth. Dehydration doesn't always look like collapsing in the desert with cracked lips. Sometimes it's just you being moody, unfocused, and wondering why your pee looks like radioactive Gatorade. Here's the sciencey part. When you're dehydrated, your blood thickens, making your heart work harder. Your brain cells also shrink a little, which is exactly as bad as it sounds. Even mild dehydration, like losing just 1–2% of your body's water, messes with your mood, memory, and energy. Long-term, chronic dehydration can stress your kidneys, raise your risk of kidney stones, and generally make your insides feel like a dried-up sponge. And no, coffee doesn't count. Neither does that sugary sports drink that's 90% marketing. Your body wants actual water. Imagine running your car without motor oil and saying, "Hey, I gave it soda instead, same thing." Yeah, good luck with that. So if you've been living on caffeine fumes and stubbornness, take this as your sign to drink a glass of water. Your future self will thank you, or at least stop trying to get revenge with headaches. Number 7. Revenge, bedtime procrastination. Ah yes, the sacred ritual of saying, "I'm going to bed early tonight," and then somehow staying awake until 2 a.m., watching videos about raccoons stealing cat food. This isn't just bad time management, it's got an actual psychological label. Revenge, bedtime procrastination. Basically, your brain is salty about how little free time you had during the day. Work, school, responsibilities, people expecting you to function. So when night comes, you grab back control by refusing to sleep. It's like your brain becomes a toddler throwing a tantrum, shouting, "You can't make me go to bed," except the toddler is you, and the punishment is waking up feeling like roadkill. Sleep scientists have studied this, and it's surprisingly common in people who feel their daytime hours are swallowed by obligations. The problem is that you're not just borrowing time from tomorrow, you're sabotaging yourself. Sleep debt builds up, and it's linked to everything from weakened immunity to poor memory, mood swings, and even shorter lifespan. Your body is literally being downgraded like an outdated iPhone. But the irony? You're sacrificing rest in the name of freedom. Freedom that usually involves binge-watching something you won't even remember the next day. Basically, you're trading in your long-term health for 3 extra episodes of some show you don't even like that much. And that's how your body slowly rots while your brain insists it's a good deal. Number 6. Living on processed food. Imagine building a house entirely out of cardboard and duct tape. That's essentially what your body does when your diet is 90% instant noodles, chips, and microwave dinners. Convenient? Sure. Nutritional value? About the same as chewing on packing peanuts. Processed foods are engineered to hit all your brain's happy buttons. Sugar, salt, fat. They hijack your dopamine system so that eating feels rewarding, even though your body's like, bro, where's the vitamin C? Over time, this messes with your metabolism, spikes inflammation, and contributes to diseases like diabetes, heart disease, and obesity. The problem is, your brain still treats calories like it's the Stone Age. It doesn't realize you're surrounded by 24/7 snack aisles and drive-thrus. It just goes, oh look, dense food with sugar and fat. Better store this for the famine that's definitely coming. Except the famine never comes, and instead you end up with a body that feels sluggish, a gut microbiome that's basically on fire, and arteries wondering what they did to deserve this. And let's not forget, processed foods are designed for shelf life, not human life. Preservatives, additives, and artificial flavors are all carefully packaged into something that tastes great but leaves your cells quietly weeping. Over time, this isn't just a diet choice. It's like feeding your body spam emails instead of real messages. So yeah, that frozen pizza isn't just easy dinner. It's a long-term contract with future health problems. Number 5. Bottling up stress. You know how soda explodes if you shake it too much and don't open it? Congratulations, you're the soda. When you bottle up stress, whether it's work frustration, relationship drama, or the fact that the Wi-Fi cut out during your favorite show, your body stores that tension. Muscles tighten, cortisol levels spike, and your nervous system starts buzzing like a faulty light bulb. Short term, you get headaches, fatigue, or maybe a sudden craving to scream into a pillow. Long term, chronic stress is linked to high blood pressure, weakened immunity, digestive problems, and even heart disease. And the kicker, even if you think you're handling it because you're not outwardly freaking out, your body knows, your heart rate knows, your gut knows. That knot in your stomach or tightness in your shoulders? Yeah, that's your nervous system leaving passive-aggressive notes all over your body. Psychologists say venting stress, whether through talking, exercising, journaling, or even crying, helps prevent this silent damage. But bottling it up? That's like trying to defuse a bomb by duct taping it shut. Spoiler, the bomb does not care. Basically, ignoring stress doesn't make you tough. It just makes you a ticking time bomb with a subscription to heartburn. Number 4. Doomscrolling your sanity away. You ever open your phone just to check the news, and suddenly you're neck deep in articles about collapsing economies, global pandemics, and a raccoon breaking into someone's house in Ohio? Congratulations, you've entered the toxic theme park known as doomscrolling. This charming little habit floods your brain with a cocktail of stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. Evolutionarily, your brain was built to care about threats, like snakes, fires, or, I don't know, a saber-toothed tiger eyeing you for lunch. But now, instead of spotting a tiger in the bushes, your phone shows you every tiger in the world, all at once, on a tiny glowing screen. No wonder your nervous system is like, we're doomed. Here's the science bit. Constant exposure to negative news ramps up your fight or flight system. Your brain gets stuck in alert mode, which can lead to anxiety, depression, poor sleep, and a warped view of reality. Basically, your mind starts thinking the world is ending every single day. Add social media algorithms into the mix, which feed you more of what stresses you out, and suddenly you're trapped in a custom-made anxiety buffet. And what's the punchline? None of this frantic scrolling actually helps you. You're not safer, smarter, or more prepared. You're just exhausted, jittery, and maybe slightly convinced raccoons are plotting against humanity. Doomscrolling is like setting your brain on fire just to roast a single marshmallow. Number 3. Skipping breakfast like it's nothing. Breakfast. The meal you've been skipping since high school because coffee counts, right? Spoiler, coffee does not count. Your body is basically a machine that runs on fuel, and when you skip breakfast, you're asking it to run on fumes. Overnight, your blood sugar drops, your energy reserves get low, and your brain wakes up expecting a refill. If you ignore it, your body responds with irritability, brain fog, and that delightful mid-morning crash where you're suddenly Googling, why am I tired at 10 a.m.? And sure, intermittent fasting is trendy, but that's a controlled eating pattern, not the accidental version where you just forget to eat because you overslept. Consistently skipping breakfast can mess with your metabolism, spike your stress hormones, and even increase your risk of heart disease and type 2 diabetes. But here's the real kicker. People who skip breakfast often overeat later, because your body's basically like, you starved me earlier, so now I demand 3 donuts and an entire pizza to compensate. It's less a healthy routine and more like your body running a poorly managed snack company. So yeah, breakfast isn't just some old-timey most important meal of the day propaganda. It's literally a reset button for your body's energy systems. Ignoring it, that's like trying to drive to work on an empty tank, then being shocked when you stall halfway there. Number 2. Ignoring sleep debt. Let's talk about the credit card your body never asked for. Sleep debt. Every time you stay up too late, wake up too early, or pull an all-nighter, you're swiping that card, and unlike financial debt, there's no bankruptcy court to save you. Your body will come to collect, with interest. Here's how it works. Your brain needs about 7 to 9 hours of sleep to reset memory, process emotions, and clean out metabolic junk. Skipping sleep means that junk piles up, like never taking out the trash. A day or two, you feel groggy, maybe a little clumsy. Weeks or months, your risk of obesity, heart disease, diabetes, depression, and even cognitive decline skyrockets. Chronic sleep debt literally shortens your lifespan. And don't think you can catch up on weekends. That's like trying to pay off a year's worth of credit card bills with one paycheck. Your circadian rhythm, the body's master clock, doesn't forgive that easily. It wants consistency, not binge sleeping marathons. The irony is, we treat sleep like wasted time. People brag about only needing 4 hours. Meanwhile, their brain cells are crying. Their reaction times are slower than dial-up internet, and their body is quietly drafting an eviction notice. Sleep isn't optional, it's maintenance. Skip it long enough, and your body will start repossessing your health. Number 1. Pretending exercise is overrated. Ah yes, the classic. I walk to the fridge sometimes, that counts as cardio, right? Spoiler alert, no, it does not. Your body was literally designed to move. Muscles, joints, lungs, heart, all of them evolved for running, climbing, squatting, and maybe occasionally sprinting from an angry goose. But modern life has turned exercise into an optional side quest. You wake up, sit in a chair, sit in a car, sit at work, sit at dinner, then lie down in bed. The most movement you get all day is shaking the remote when the batteries are dying. The science is brutal. Skipping regular physical activity weakens your muscles, slows your metabolism, stiffens your joints, and makes your cardiovascular system lazy. Your body becomes like that one coworker who does the absolute minimum and still complains about it. Long term, lack of exercise increases your risk of heart disease, stroke, obesity, cancer, and basically every don't want this illness. And here's the kicker. Exercise isn't just about getting abs or looking good in gym mirrors. It literally rewires your brain. It boosts endorphins, reduces stress hormones, improves memory, and keeps your mood stable. In other words, skipping exercise doesn't just wreck your body, it quietly scrambles your brain too. The irony? Everyone knows this, but we still treat working out like some mythical punishment. People will happily binge watch a 12-hour Netflix season, but 30 minutes of walking? Too much. Your ancestors ran marathons just to not starve. You can jog for 20 minutes without acting like you survived a war. So yeah, pretending exercise is optional is like pretending oxygen is optional. You can ignore it for a while, sure, but eventually, your body is going to send you a very unpleasant bill.